whatever condition that they're experiencing. We have not yet realized that there is no excuse for anyone to go hungry in this world, in this day and age. There is work that needs to be done, and it needs to be done in the mind. It needs to be done in consciousness. It needs to be done in the awareness and discovering a greater truth of who we are. There's an affirmation from Ernest Holmes, the founder of Science of Mind. And I'd like you to say this, repeat this after me. The law of good is operating in my life.
The law of good is operating in my life.
I am equal to any task set before me.
I am equal to any task set before me.
I am confident of my ability to meet every situation.
I am confident of my ability to meet every situation.
I can solve every problem and overcome every difficulty. I can solve every problem and overcome every difficulty. I realize that Spirit knows no limit.
I realize that Spirit knows no limit.
When you use the Word of God, and this is Ernest Holmes speaking, when you use the word God, you mean the power that creates everything, that gives life to everything. The power that creates everything, that gives life to everything. This power is the power that is within you. Do you realize, do you understand the amount of power that you contain within your presence, your being, right here and right now? Totally. You can transform the world as you know it. And you've heard me say this before. The world is coming to an end as we know it. Now is the time we can create a better world. We can create a better life. We can create a better me, a better you, by coming to this understanding of what is our truth to the level at which we are able to know it this day, in this time, and in this moment. Another affirmation from Ernest Holmes. And I'm just going to read this one for you. The divine mind is inexhaustible. There is no weary or monotonous action in spirit. It is forever new and vibrant, fresh with ideas. I know that I am continuously receiving new impressions from life, new, better, and fuller ways of living. I let the newness, the freshness, and the originality of spirit permeate my entire consciousness. These affirmations are in the article in the May issue of Science of Mind, an article that was written by Ernest Holmes. There is something new that is entering into your life today. There is a new thought that is creeping into your mind right now. There is a conspiracy by the universe to bring you your higher good, your greater ideal, right here and right now. That's the only real conspiracy that's going on. Is that there is something, there is a power, there is a presence, there is a creative force that is bringing all of this in an upward spiral. Life is forever moving forward and upward. We cannot go backwards. We can never go back to what was. We can only be in what is. If you are spending your time thinking about the past, you're missing the moment now. If you're spending your time wishing and hoping for some future, you're missing the moment now. Now is the time. You are the person We are the people. We can change this world to a greater good, a greater realization, a greater understanding of what truth is. And it's going to take a little bit of work. You've got a mind, you have an intelligence, you need to use it. It's like electricity. Electricity is everywhere in the universe. But unless you channel it, unless you direct it, unless you move it into some way in which you can use it, it has no use to you whatsoever, and it can kill you. The same with the creative power that is within you. If you do not use this creative power, if you do not direct it in a positive, affirmative way, it has no use to you. It's going to happen like life happens unless you direct it, unless you bring it forth, unless you make it into exactly what it is that you want to do, because otherwise it's going to kill you. In that sense that it will take care of the temporary and it will bring you back into the eternal, because there is no other place. There is no other truth. There is no other existence than the one life. And that life is living itself through you, as you, and is you. I'm going to have you repeat one more affirmation. So take in a nice deep breath. Close your eyes, if you will, and just listen and repeat these words. I sense my oneness with all life.
I sense my oneness with all life.
I enter into the joy of conscious union with the infinite. I enter into the joy of conscious union with the infinite. There is one mind. This mind is God. This mind is my mind now. I am conscious of infinite peace. Divine joy. And complete security. Resonate with that. Do not be fooled by any false impressions. Do not be fooled by the outward physical world that is reflecting back to you. All that is an accumulation of every thought in human mind throughout existence. It is not the truth. The truth is what you understand in your mind, in this moment, in this time, in this place. Use your power. Use it creatively. Use the presence that is already within you and find that joy, that consciousness, that security that is already yours. Namaste.
Namaste.